we were playing with the fans. Everybody been boots on the ground all over the place. Some of y'all don't know what that means, but I will tell y'all later. With the boots on the ground. All my Russian family, I love y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, hey, shout out! I'm so glad to have y'all here. That's why we love this company. We are all family. I love you, girl. And everybody is with the fans. And everybody will say, oh, I got this fan on Amazon. And it happened when we walked in the room. She got the fan. She said, I got this fan on Amazon. I said, see that? I said, you just talked about this fan being on Amazon. I said, that's all we're doing. We're telling people about our lifestyle. We have the Amazon of lifestyle, and we're telling people about the lifestyle, just like you're telling them about Amazon, but Jeff Bezos don't pay you.
Right. That's it.
$1 trillion company. He really got enough to pay us to share with our friends, but he's not going to pay us. But David Hart pays us to tell somebody that I can go parasailing for $22. Yeah. That I can get my cell phone bill down for half, and cut my cell phone bill in half. So I'm going to go over something that came to me, y'all, and I'm telling you it did. This is from the throne room. I might be, like y'all know, I'm the Doug's pastor. I got, I'm rough around the edges. That's why I'm not in a traditional church building. God has called me for people out in the streets because he know I'm special. And church people are special to me. So he ain't called me to them. That's in that building. But I fast a lot. Cynthia can tell you, I live a fasted life. I'm talking about biblical fast where there is no food involved. Not the Daniel's fast where you still eating everything under the sun, but you just not eating meat. Daniel was a vegan, that's another story. That's all that was, but anyway. But I just turned my plate down to hear from God because I had got to that point where I didn't want to say, God, is this you? Is this me? Is this the devil trying to set me up? You know how you did all that wondering, who really telling me to do this? Who is it? I didn't want the confusion. So I cleared my spirit and cleared my ears by fasting. That's why I started living a fasted life. About 8 years ago, I would fast a lot. Every month, when the beginning of the month, I'm fasting. I'm fasting in the middle of the month. I'm fasting here because I want to hear from God. I didn't know what I was going to train today. And at 3:10 a.m. in the morning, he woke me up with what I was going to, the whole thing. And I was going to go back to sleep. I was like, I remember it. He said, no, you won't. He talks to me audibly. Yeah. He said, girl, get your tail up and get that phone. At least get that phone. I like to write stuff, but he was like, at least put it in the phone. But April 10th, 3:10 a.m., he gave me the day's training. So I'm going to give it to y'all because he said, you just got to tell them. Right. This is simple. It's the simple system for success. It's simple. So we're going to go to my little notes here and pull it out. So y'all can title it, My Simple System for Success. And everybody knows, well, Cynthia and the people that know me know, everything I do is, I always talk in, what's them things? Acronyms. Mm-hmm. All the time, because I'm not a thug. I'm a redeemed thug. I was a thug growing up. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So I was. People know my story. I sold my first piece of crack at 14 years old. I was a product of my environment as a double PK. So I was working on my testimony. I had an evangelist mother, elder. My father was an elder. My mother was an evangelist. I was a double PK. Anybody that know what PKs is?
Preacher's kids.
The preacher's children. And they just working on their testimony when they out there doing stuff. And so the thug stands for tenacious, humble, unapologetic God servant. So that's why I'm the thug's pastor. So I'm not just running around here trying to be a thug. I am redeemed. So all of this came to me in acronyms. All of it. So it's 5 steps, the simple system for success. So the first one, y'all ready? M-A-D. You gotta get mad. Ooh, you gotta get mad. that's not the way you want it to be. Mad at the things you want to do that you can't do. What you got to do? Get mad. Make a decision. That's mad. You got to make a decision that you want to win. You have to make a decision that you're not going to give yourself any more excuses as to why I can't get my 3. Excuses are the tools of the incompetent. And those that specialize in them build monuments of nothing. It's hard to give Tia an excuse. I've overcome so much stuff. I got stuff that y'all have no idea that I went through and you would never see it. I walk through with a smile. I get on them calls. Cynthia can tell you about them last 90 days of 2024. Was they horrible? You never knew it. I was still on them Zooms. I was still serving. I can't make an excuse. And I won't allow y'all to. So get mad. Make a decision that you're going to do this thing when you leave here. You're not just going to write these notes down, but you're going to walk in this thing when this is over. And the second one, ACT. Act. A-C-T. Act. Action. You got to take action, y'all. Y'all got to leave here and take action. You got to make that list. We have a memory jogger. If anybody needs it, let us know. I'll even make sure I post it in the Facebook group. But all of the other people that are here, we'll make sure you all get it. Connect with somebody to make sure you get that. It's a memory jogger. It's old school. But we going back to the old school. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We going to use what works. Insurance agents still use memory joggers. Why we can't? That memory jogger is bad. One of them, we got a new one. It's so hood. The memory jogger said, "Who cut your cousin hair?" It was something like that. it was so hood. It started asking all kind of stuff. Who was the girl across the street that dated your cousin? Like it's like that. But it's really gonna make you think of that means talk to everybody. That memory jogger bad. So I'll make sure y'all get that. So you gotta act. That's the A. The C. You gotta connect. I'll never forget this story. Boomy, she was talking about Boomy. Boomy had reached out to somebody, and she said, "Oh, yeah, mind y'all, it's another country. They in the Netherlands. The world's so small. The people in the Netherlands." She reached out to them. They said, "Oh, Tia already told us about it." She said, "Oh, you connected with them." I connected with them. I didn't just get their number to see if I could get them in. She said, "Oh, you connected with them. We got to connect with people."
Yes.
It makes a difference. 2 people can tell you about this thing, but they're going to go to the person that they connected with. A lot of people about to start hearing about this, especially the DMV people. You got to make connections because y'all tight. It's tight over there in the DMV. Everybody know everybody. You better connect with people because somebody else is going to know and they're going to go with the person they connected to. So start connecting with people. Don't go in until like you just want them in your business, but you find out more about them. By the time I talked to them, I had knew his daughter, I had knew her son, I had knew about her fiance, I had knew their family, and I connected with them, and I met them literally a few weeks after she did. But it was the connection, and that was her words. "Oh, you connected with them." Yeah. She said, "Oh, Tia been talking to us about this since December 9th. We going with Tia." That's how it works. So I want y'all to connect. And then the T. Y'all should know what the T is. Training. Training. You do it. Training. You got to attend the trainings. I told a young lady that's here with her parents, I said, "I'm just going to be honest with you. You're not going to win here if you don't connect to the stuff. I'm going to just keep it raw and uncut. You will not win here if you don't connect with the stuff. I'm telling y'all, even if you don't get a chance to be on there live, you have to cut off YouTube. You have to cut off the news. You have to cut off the reality TV shows and the foolishness and watch the replay.
Absolutely.
You have to. There's no other way around it. If you want to win, I made a decision that I was going to stay connected to all of the calls. You learn more on the calls. When you learn more, it builds your confidence. It's other testimonies. It's like, oh, the same old presentation every Wednesday. The same old, we going through the portal on Thursday. It's the same old. It's not. You don't know who's going to come on there and tell their story. Stories sell. This is all the same stuff. I mean, it's regurgitated information. We all know the language and the stuff, but it's real. Stories sell. That encouraged this young lady. David Coleman don't know that his story yesterday encouraged the young lady. A young lady under 30 years old in this business just got her 3. Let's give it up for her. She just got her 3.
Yay, Shannon.
She just got her 3. And she's never been connected. She know it's okay for me saying that she's never been connected. But when she heard that he had been here 4 years, paying his membership, and now she saw his friend, that encouraged her. She said, wow, that made me, she said, now I understand what you mean by somebody else's story, how it can bless you. So y'all, make sure that you're getting on the trainings so you can hear other people's stories. It'll help somebody else. Oh, I know this person. Oh, I thought of their story. You tell their story, that connects them. That connects you. That brings you into them. So make sure y'all do that. And then you gotta be real. I'm probably the realest person you'll ever meet. Real. R-E-A-L. That's number 3. You gotta be real. What is real? You gotta be ready. That means if you see somebody, be ready to speak to them. There's no shame in what we have. I treat this as prestigious as all outdoor. This is exclusivity. We are in a lifestyle membership.
Come on.
This is prestige.
Come on.
I've never heard of it because it's invite only.
That's right.
Exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
You come on.
Don't invite everybody.
We don't need everybody.
That's right. Don't invite everybody.
Because it's quality over quantity. Those that on the call have heard me say that. We don't just want bodies in. I'm interviewing you, but you think you interviewing me. I might not want your raggedy stuff in here. I might not want you. When you have that posture, and people, then they become thirsty. When they see you not thirsty, they get thirsty.
Come on.
Like the woman at the well needed the thirst. She was thirsty. That's how you want them to be. You don't want to be the one thirsty.
Yeah.
Just getting bodies in.
Come on.
We're not doing that. That's for the people on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm speaking to the choir. We don't want everybody.
Come on.
People in the Facebook group. Okay. We don't want everybody. And then educate and lead. Educate and lead. So after you educate them on what we have, you have to be the leader now. Everybody is a leader. Everybody is a leader in here. How do you lead? People do what they see, not what you say. They're doing what they see you do. If they see you raggedy, they're going to be raggedy. If they see you on the calls all the time, they're going to eventually step up and get on those calls. People do what they see, not what you say. And that's real, y'all. You have to understand that. They just going to follow the leader. So we have to lead. We have to lead them to Punta Cana. Cynthia is the ambassador in the company that has the most people signed up for. Let's give it up for Cynthia.
Yes!
That signed up for the World Tour. Now this is the private group they got, but some people be scraping to get people to their World Tour.
Yeah.
Scraping. I said good leaders. How do you become a good leader? Be a good follower.
That's it. That's it.
And I'm not tooting my own horn or bigging myself up on the back, but I am an excellent follower. I follow Cynthia. That's why I'm a great leader. That's why I produce great leaders, because I am a great follower. I'm humble. I don't mind being humble. I don't mind correction.
Yeah.
Some of us need thicker skin. I don't mind correction. Even though, listen, we got 20-something years. You think we ain't had no knockdown dragouts? That's my real sister. And she's also been my mother when I didn't have a mother anymore. She's been my sister, my mother, my mentor, all of that. She played a lot of roles in my life. But I'm humble and I can take correction, because correction is the best form of love.
It is.
If you don't want to correct nobody, then you don't love them. So be humble. Be open to correction, because it's only going to make you greater. Iron sharpens iron.
Facts.
And she makes me sharper. And I can tell her stuff too, and she listens sometimes. She listens. She listens too sometimes. But all right, number 4, y'all. GROW. Grow. Who said it? There you go. She's like, I can spell. She's like, huh? That was special. Grow. Grow. Gravitate.
Gravitate. Okay.
Gravitate to your team. Gravitate to your organization. Gravitate to your leaders. Gravitate to events. Gravitate. Y'all, this came at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not
Come on. Won't the Lord use you?
all of this.
Come on, let
he
him
was
use
giving it
you.
to me. I literally was laying like this, y'all, half asleep. But I knew I had to get it because it was down. I was laying there and he was downloading.
Come on, download and
He was just
install.
downloading. I was like, oh, this is the training. For real?
Yeah.
I gotta get up.
Yes, get up. That's how it gets
And
you.
he gave it to me and he said, gravitate. Tell them they gotta gravitate. The next one, they gotta release doubt. Y'all let that man see that. Those that read the word. See that.
Yeah.
Let that spin around in your mouth for a second. Switch that around. Release doubt. Because doubt and belief don't coexist.
That part.
You cannot say, I'm going to be a 2-star director. I'm going to get my 3. And then the background, you're like, I don't know if they're going to like this.
Come on.
I don't think they're going to do this. That's doubt.
It is.
You can't do both.
God has not given you the spirit of doubt.
God has not given you the spirit of fear, but a power, love, and soundness of mind. The mind of Christ. That's what I always say. When I say the sound mind. That's the best
Sound
mind.
mind.
I have the mind of
Yeah.
Christ. Y'all, you have to release doubt. I believe everybody I talk to is going to do this. I had an affirmation that I would put alarms on my phone. And I set them for every hour on the hour.
Come on.
This was before Boomy came in and before Richie came in. And I said, sharp and ambitious people are always contacting me to enroll in my business. Sharp and ambitious people are always contacting me to enroll in my business. Sharp and ambitious people are always contacting me to enroll in my business. I would say that. And next thing you know, I got a sharp person. Because it ain't like I was just chilling. I wanted my at least my $10 back. After I lost that third person and that 10 went, I was like, oh, I gotta go to work. I at least wanted the 10. But I wanted the 25 back.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about the other ones. I just wanted the 25 back. And so, y'all, release that doubt. In the O is my favorite. The O is my favorite because I don't play no games with this. And this is how you're going to get people to stick and stay. The O is so serious. Operate in integrity.
Yeah.
You got to operate in integrity. You don't have to do side stuff to get people in this thing. It's too good. You don't have to make up stuff and magnify in a lie or have you gonna get your 3 in 3 days watch.
No,
you don't have to do that.
No.
When you are sharing what the membership is, then the 3 is not a concern.
Right.
When they use the membership, they're going to get so excited about it, they're going to tell somebody. There's no way that you can get Disney tickets for $25 and you're not going to tell nobody.
Come on.
There's no way you can cut your cell phone bill in half, those that are in Canada and the USA, and you don't tell nobody. You're going to tell somebody. Girl, I saved $10,000 on my car.
Yeah.
Where? In my portal. What's that? You don't have to make nothing up. We can operate in integrity with this business. This is an integral company. That's why we got to do KYC. We operate in integrity. We want to know you are who you say you are. That's why we need to know our customer. Let me see your face. They do it in the blockchain. You can't get no kind of crypto without taking a whole picture against the wall. Someone make you hold up a newspaper with the date, don't it? They make you show the date. You got to hold something up with the national date on it so they know this is really you and not some old picture. Y'all, that's how David is operating now. In integrity. And then the W. What's going on in your organization? Watch your business. Watch your business. That's like a restaurant owner not checking his cash register, y'all. I call my terrarium back office my cash register. A restaurant checks it 4 or 5 times a day. They check the cash register. Watch your business. You should know what's going on in your business. On Thursdays, I do a whole audit. And then those texts go out.
Yes, she does.
Girl, you need 4. Am I lying?
No, definitely not.
I do a whole audit. You need 2 people. What you doing?
What you doing?
You for $25 a day? You sitting on 2 people for 100 years? That won't happen here. I say, hey, go talk to 10 people. Get me on the 3-way. Because if you're not going the 3-way, I don't believe it's working.
Come on.
Say it again. Say it again.
Say it for the people in the back.
If you're not, you can say it again.
Yes.
No. If I'm not on the 3-way with you, I don't believe you're working. I just don't think you're working. I think you're just saying, when I talk to people, I can't tell. I wasn't on the 3-way. What you saying to them? Well, what did you say? You probably saying the wrong thing. Your only job is to invite, expose. Like Pinky said, you expose, let us close. You expose, let us close. And she's going to teach more on that in her segment. But y'all, we got to get on the 3-ways. We got to watch our business. So I see you got 4. I say, oh, Mama Lulu, you need 4 on the left for 1 star. Okay, I'm going to get them. That's encouraging. It does a lot of things, y'all. But one thing that it does is let the people know that you care about their business.
Yeah.
That you didn't just get them in. That did deserve a clap. Who's about to clap? I heard. Little ego.
Yeah.
Little ego came in there. That did deserve a clap. I care about your business. I care about their business. I want them to win. Yeah. I let them know, hey, you need 1 person on the left, 2 on the right.
She does.
Every Thursday, I run it down. I go through my whole thing and see. I say, hey, you got almost 2,000 volume on it. You need this. Get on the phone with 10 people and make sure I do a 3-way.
Yeah.
Let's close this out. And then I get a text message that say, text message, watch this. Y'all don't know what the people need, y'all. I'll get a text message that say, I wanted to personally thank you for the extra push and boost and confidence. Just seeing my face on the company page. It's
all right.
What it's about, y'all, we impact the lives, y'all. This ain't about no vacation. It's all of that.
It's a change. It's so much bigger than that.
Change in people's lives.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
Y'all don't understand that. That blesses me. This is blessing people. The girl said, just seeing my face on the company page has me in tears. I have found my tribe. and a newfound purpose in this community. Oh, that's what we doing. We not playing with this. This is serious to me.
Changing lives.
Changing people's lives for real. And if you know you changing lives, a no would not move you.
Come on.
2 letters? Well, they told me no, so I'm going to cancel. A no? Just move on from them. It's somebody else looking for you and praying for you.
Yeah.
You can't be moved by one no. Because we changing people's lives. That girl texted me last night this. This is a blessing to me. This is somebody on a Thursday audit that I texted and said, hey, I said, you're not going no whole week with this one. I know the law of averages. If you talk to 10 people, you got to get one. I said, go talk to 10 people today. Say this, and this. I'm invested in these people's business. Cynthia is invested in our business. She's helping us grow. So we got to do the same thing and help our people grow, y'all. And so that's what the grow is. Gravitate, release doubt, operate in integrity, and watch your business. What's going on in your organization? And the last thing is number 5.
Come on.
Number 5, we win. W-I-N. Be willing to ignore the noise. That's how you win. You got to be willing to ignore the noise. So what your family don't understand that, oh, you weirdo. You're with those people. You're in their group of kids. Oh, weird. Oh, you got another one of those Zooms. Oh, you getting on, you got one of those things. Yeah, it's one of them things that's done gave me the freedom.
Yeah.
I have time freedom.
Yeah.
Not just financial freedom now, but time freedom. Cynthia talking about 4-star was bill money. 2-star was bill money for me. I was like, what's she talking about? In my life. 2-star. I tell them on the presentation, when I'm doing the presentation, I say, y'all, these numbers are modest.
They are.
I got a 1-star that was looking for $10 a day. She was like, she hit $10 a day. She was, where's the $10? The first day she was looking for the $10 a day, it was $140. The next day she was looking for $10 a day, it was $120. The next day she was looking for $10 a day, it was like $110. The next day it was $80. Then it went back up to $120. She been looking for $10 a day since she been 1-star. Them numbers are modest. Don't go by what's on that thing. So you got to be willing to ignore the noise from people. Oh, it's a the man asked me yesterday at the water. He said, oh, it's one of those pyramid things. I said, no, network marketing. I said, network marketing. I said, you do it all the time. Network. Y'all got to minimize how they say stuff. When somebody asks me on the call, they say, is this a Ponzi scheme? I said, oh my God, I love that question. I got excited. I be smiling big too. And they already looking at me weird when I do that. First, I done shut that down already. Just when somebody say that, people be like, what you mean? But no, is this a Ponzi scheme? I said, oh, I love that question. I get excited to educate you on that. I said, the real definition of a Ponzi scheme is the exchange of goods and services, exchange of money without an exchange of goods and services. Y'all need to know that. What is the definition of a Ponzi scheme? It is an exchange of money without an exchange of goods and services. We have goods and services. Never let nobody minimize this and make you think you in one of them things. You're not. Nope. This is exclusive. This is probably not for you. Stop saying that. Y'all get used to saying that and make them come chasing you down. This might not be for you. It's probably not for you. I've discovered a way for you to earn daily pay every day in your sleep. Are you open to taking a look at what it's doing? It might not be for you.
It's okay.
But do you at least want to see it? It might not be for you. That gives you posture. Start tough. toughening up. This might not be for you. Stop being scared to say that because you think you need that last person. Y'all, the more you move like that, I'm telling you, you're going to get quality people so that you can be like Cynthia and only 3 people take you to 1-star ambassador. 3 people took her to 1-star ambassador. There go one right there. Come on, Catherine! There go another one right there. There go PJ. Right there, y'all. 3 people took her to 1-star ambassador. And then 2-star, added 1 more. That's it. You don't need a heap of people. You just need quality. So be willing to ignore the noise. That's my time. I love y'all.
Hey y'all, I am in the Dominican Republic in training for my lifestyle business. If you want to know how I do what I do, look me up. Call me. I got you. I holla.